for Oluwaseun. The surname is Oluwaseun. It's a compound name. I'm the outgoing CEO of the NAPO. Effectively, I'm the CEO of paper to the batch. But I'm actually transiting to leadership and executive coaching company called Flourish Associates and Partners. I had my first experience of writing when I was very young, probably about 6 years old. And my mom's a retired teacher, the father's a professor. I think they still kept that book somewhere, and they've been asking me from time to time, when do I intend to do something about this ability I have. This recuperation break I have from a 9-to-5 career is an opportunity I've decided to use to write at least a couple of books, and that is the reason why when I got the mail about the book writing clinic, I felt it was an opportune time for me to attend this clinic because I actually have a book that I'm working on. Thank you.
What are your expectations?
Okay, my expectations are that hearing from Paul, who is actually written, just like you do an apprenticeship, so that you learn from somebody who's done what you want to do. My expectations are that I would understand a little bit more about the dynamics of, writing a book, publishing a book, how you articulate your points, as opposed to just the mechanics which you have in your head. Thank you.
My name is Uduk. I'm the General Manager, Human Resources and Administration of Intercontinental Distillers Limited in Ikeja here. I do a lot of reading, and over the years I have tried to put several thoughts down to make meaning, one. Secondly, to share experiences with people that are coming up. The other part of it also is that I've been looking for an opportunity looking for this kind of opportunity to learn from those who have written books, and to see how I could package mine in such a way that it will make meaning and attract readership. Because what is important is not so much what the book looks like, but how it is presented that will attract people to come to it. The experiences you share will help lives, save lives, and importantly, will save nations. And so I've been looking for this opportunity to be part of this kind of arrangement.
So what are your expectations?
Oh, fine. I want to learn from the masters. I want to be able to share experiences in a book form, such that people could pick also one day and say, look, this is the contribution of Uduk to nation building, to leadership, to the body of Christ. I'm a Christian, I'm a pastor, and lots of experiences I have had in missions and several other things about my life. So I expect that as I come here, I need to know the technicalities in writing books, and I need to associate myself also with people who have written books so that I can learn from them, and therefore make mine almost as good as theirs or even better. Thank you.
My name is Sylvia Etu. I'm an events manager, and I'm also into janitorial services. I run a company that provides those services. I expect to be a world-class writer. And after this, whatever I put out will be a bestseller to the world. It's actually my first time, but I know that when I was working in the bank, because of my job in the corporate office department, I had been attending communication courses and writing courses. But since I'm writing more books now, I just want to avail myself of those opportunities so I can know better.
My name is Rex Taking. I'm a trainer, and I'm always seeking for new ways to exceed my customers' expectation. My friend Paul invited me for this book writing clinic. I was just wondering, for the past 2 years I've been having a book on my mind to write, but I just didn't know how to go about it. Today The clinic has exceeded my expectations. In fact, I'm going back ready to write the book. Tonight, I'm going to pick plain papers and all the chapters as we've been taught. I'm going to start writing the subtitles. In fact, it has cut my learning curve 20 years. I'm so glad I was here. Thank you, Paul, for inviting me. And if you want a trainer who will help you, please come to this book writing clinic. Paul is always willing. He has shared everything he learned with us. Thank you very much.
Mr. Ibrahim Salau. I am the Managing Director of Environmental Accord Nigeria Limited. I decided to attend the book writing clinic because I think that I am in a position to make some contributions to knowledge development in two key areas: entrepreneurship and environmental sustainability consulting in Nigeria. As a business owner, my company is over 12 years now. I think that budding entrepreneurs can learn from some of the experiences I've had, so I intend to document my experience as an entrepreneur. On the other hand, I intend to write a book, maybe a couple of books actually, on my professional experience, especially with the knowledge I have had in the Nigerian environment. So those are the contributions I'm hoping to make to the development of knowledge.
Can you tell us what your key takeaways, what your expectations are from this book writing clinic?
There is just one key takeaway for me, and that is I just want to know how the entire book writing experience would be. I want to see what I should look forward to. How do I start? How do I prepare a manuscript? How do I get it published? What is the process? I want to have an idea of what it takes to write a book.
My name is Abayomi Ayeshimoju. I'm a medical doctor. I am a neurologist specializing in the brain and the nerves. I also do training in how to optimize the brain, and I run a holistic health clinic. In addition, I'm also a Toastmaster, a public speaker, and I do workshops a lot. I want at the end of this program to be able to really set to work in a manner that I would have learned from this program that would make me be able to bring out the various books I want to write as quickly as possible and as a professional manner as possible.
Well, my name is Eric Igalo. I'm a theologian, financial planner, and a development worker. I serve as the national president of the Student Christian Movement of Nigeria and country director of Erican Partners, a financial capacity building firm in the country. Yeah. Thank you.
What are your expectations?
I want to break the jinx of not being able to complete writing a book. I've been speaking for the last 30 years from pulpits. I've been training classes. I want to be able to put my ideas in a way that it can reach a much larger audience, and I'm hoping that I can pick the beats that will help me complete. I start and stop. So I need to be able to find better ways, more professional ways of putting together the many manuscripts I have lying down follow. So that's my expectations, that I can be able to pick up those skills, those learnings, and the support network that will help me deliver books on the shelf.
My name is Chidi Ogazi. My background actually is marketing. I started my profession with brand management. From brand management I switched over to advertising. the last 30 years of my life have been spent in advertising and corporate social responsibility. I've written a lot of articles, brochures. I've published so many sustainability reports for my clients, but I don't have any book as such to my credit. So I'm interested in finishing a book I've worked on. I've gone up to, in fact, I've written the entire book, but before it is published, I want to ensure that it is properly done. Because I believe in excellence, and knowing vision and talent for what the organization stands for, I believe they will help me to achieve excellence in the area of the literary world. So my expectations are that my understanding of what book writing entails will be sharpened. And not only that, after this, I'll begin to stay up myself, to see what other areas I can write books on. Thank you.
My name is Philomena Afar, the CEO of Luminator Ventures, a business of furniture making, interior decoration and design, and general supplier. I run the operations and production. I'm in charge of operation and production, and I'm very happy to be an entrepreneur. I love creating jobs and empowering women, youths, and developing the community. So coming here, my expectation is great, because right from a certain period of my life, I've been having that longing to write, because of the events surrounding my life. I had the passion to write, to document my experience, and use my experience to further others who may have gone through, who might have my similar experiences, that no matter the experiences that anyone is going through in life, there's a purpose for it. Being an entrepreneur has been very, very interesting. Like when I'm handling projects, I'm so happy having to work with different sexes, like different genders, from talk about youth, talk about elderly men and women. But what I'm not really so comfortable about is that we don't have much women coming into furniture making. I'm not talking about interior decoration itself, I'm talking about furniture making, holding machine to cut your wood, holding the spraying gun to spray the furnitures. So that is what I want to relate to my fellow gender, that they should really come out and hold tools and do the work. So that is what, as an entrepreneur, that is the message I'm now sending to the women folk.
Okay, you are going to send this message by putting them into writing. Is that what you're telling me, in essence?
Yes, by putting it into writing and by training them. By training them. So my mission is to get more women to come into furniture production and really to handle machine and do the work. So that is what I'm trying. I want to be training women to become a furniture entrepreneur.
So at the end of it also they can have something to lay out.
And upon yes, so they too can become furniture entrepreneurs.
My name is Michael Dennis. I'm an architect by practice, but over a long period of time, I found myself teaching in churches, holding seminars, teaching especially youths and all that. And I also discovered that when I write, be in my place of study and I write better than I talk. So I decided to give writing a trial. And I published one book already, which I see plenty of them stacked up in my house because I don't know how to market them, how to go about marketing them. So one of the basic reasons why I am here is to learn the marketing processing and how to reach out to people, because those books are meant to touch the lives of people. That is the basic reason why I'm here. I want to find out I can reach out to people through my books and all that. That's basically why I'm here.
So how did you learn about the book writing clinic?
A friend of mine attended the last writing clinic, Sylvia by name, and she told me, in fact she told me 2 days to the time. I told her, man, I'm so booked, I can't make it, I'm a very busy person. So she now said, okay, I'll give the number of the man who organizes it, call him and see how you find out about the next one, which I did, and I'm here now, here I am. Thank you, Sylvia, for making me come on.
A lot of things written for writing. Then coming to this, that's actually what motivated me. It made me to come and hear the story behind that kind of document that I had my hands. I must say that today has been very rewarding. Very, very rewarding. And for years I've been thinking of, I want to start something, and I think I'm too busy. I want to start something, I'm too busy. But now, I'm going to really start it, and that's authoring something, because I have so much I do. I need to pass down and share with people. And a lot of things have been opened up. A lot of eye-openers from today's session. I'm really grateful. Thank you very much. Thank you all. Thank you so much.
My name is Uduk. I work in the bank. I'm a trade unionist as well. First, Paul has been inviting me to the book clinic since last year, and when I came in here today, first of all, I was pleased with the books I saw here. But one thing is very clear in terms of the fact that the point he made, 95% of the books here are written by foreigners, not by Nigerians. And I've been most inspired today by the fact that I've met 2 ladies who have written books. Like I said at the beginning, my dad at 80 has written 3 books, and I'm yet to write any. And the reason I came here today is actually to learn the art of writing. For me, the world is about absolute communication, and in communication, of course, you must know how to write. Every author knows how to write, and that's very important to me. Today, did I meet my expectations? Of course, exceedingly. And I'm going to go back to sit down and begin to write the book. Paul has actually impacted me for the first time I met him when he took us on a training. And since then, we've been in communication, and I've learned a lot today. What I've learned today, I'll also impact on my children and my wife as well. And I'll continue to be encouraged by Charity and Sylvia. One day I'll become a co-author like the 2 of them. Thank you so much.
My name is Mrs. BWC Charity, the Book Managing Director of Kayode Investment Limited, owners of Kayode Computers and Accessories, Kayode Table Water and Footprints, Spotless Dry Cleaners and Environmental Services, Inspired Bookshop, Inspired Christian Group of Schools. I want to first of all thank God for making me a part of this training this afternoon. Then also to thank Mr. Paul for making me know about this training. I met him for the first time early this year, and I want to really say that after my meeting with him, my life has taken a new shape. Not just write, I've written books, I've written like 2, and I have on 1 now. I wrote the first book I wrote was My King Came as a Slave. Then I wrote a book on children, no, don't touch me there, just making the students to know that their private class is their own and not for another person. And the third one I'm writing now is a Christian literature titled When God Seems Far. But honestly, with the knowledge I've gained this afternoon, I've learned not to make the mistakes I made in the first two. Like there was something I just noticed when he was talking to us this afternoon, and it was a mistake I made in the first one. So I have learned not to repeat that mistake in the book I am writing now. Like the first speaker said, the meeting this afternoon has really exceeded my expectations. I promise that everyone around me will know about BWC.
Okay, my name is Robert Nnaj. I am a man who likes books. I've been reading books, but I'm not formally reading one, except those I read in my thesis in the first degree and second degree. But I feel that it's necessary now that let me know what to take, the rudiments of writing books. And besides, I've been in the marketing industry for years, up to 30 years. So, and I want to put this experience into paper. So, and I want to make it a professional way of writing. That is why I decided to go through this clinic, get experience before I now go on out to write books.
Alright, thank you very much, sir. Can you please tell us what you do for a living and how you got to know about the book writing?
Okay, I'm a staff of Uduk for Nigeria PLC. I'm the head of field audit in that bank. And Mr. Paul Uduk is my friend from Kaduna. And I visited him, he mentioned about this, and I know he does quality things, so I decided to come and be part of it.
Alright, thank you very much, sir.
Yes.
What do you expect to take home at the end of the program?
Oh, I expect to be a practicing book writer when I live here. I think this clinic will be enough to put me through as I write journal books from tomorrow. That's what I want, yes.